Hey, how the fuck you doing? Carmine here. And today I'm gonna be taking a look at the most recent entry in the beloved Metal Gear series. The subtly titled Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. But before I begin, a short disclaimer. I'm gonna fucking ruin it for you. Now, much like my marriage, this game is fucked on a variety of different levels. I'm sorry, but it's the fucking truth. Now look, I've been a fan of this series for a long fucking time. And frankly, I'm getting a little fucking tired of the guys at Wick trying to tell me that this overrated, bloated, unfocused, ham-fisted vanity project is the PS3's equivalent of Jesus Jiminy fucking Christ. And before you fanboys get your panties in a twist, just remember, I spend 99% of my life unloading cans of fucking tuna and George Foreman grills in the fucking freezing cold, while my fucking wife attempts to enter the Guinness Book of ball-busting fucking So pardon my French, but I wipe my ass for your fucking feelings. So, unless you've been living in North Korea for the last 15 fucking years, you already know. The Metal Gear series is one of the most popular video game franchises of all time. The name is synonymous with AAA quality and bold innovation. Take the original Metal Gear Solid's groundbreaking stealth gameplay, for example, dubbed tactical espionage action by series creator, writer, and director Hideo Kojima. An approach that would effectively give bite to the modern stealth action genre. Ain't no fucking Ezio without no Hideo. Capiche? No. Before I treat Metal Gear Solid 4's ass like Werner Herzog treats French fucking caves, I feel the need to talk a little bit about the other titles in the series. A series that stretches all the way back to the late 80s if you count the original 8-bit Metal Gear Not-So-Solid for the Japanese MSX2 computer. You remember that one, don't you? Now, seeing as I spent the majority of the 80s injecting cocaine into the shaft of my own penis, my relationship with the series actually starts around 1998 with Metal Gear Solid for the PS1. The first title in the effectively rebooted franchise, and a landmark release in general, thanks to the aforementioned gameplay innovations, and also a fully voiced, tightly written story with an unusual amount of narrative depth, self-awareness, and sophistication for a video game at the time. A cerebral mix of real-world technology, philosophy, science fiction, fleshed out with a cast of memorable and well-developed characters. Suffice it to say, it was a huge fucking hit with critics and gamers alike, and it still remains one of my favorite games all time. Sequel, anyone? Pfft, is the Pope Muslim? Flash forward a couple of years, and now you got the Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. And excuse me, I gotta say a couple of words about this one too. You don't like it, you can kiss the center of my ass. Now, at this point, Hideo Kojima had already established beloved protagonist Solid Snake as the main character of the series, and all the pre-release trailers seem to point to another superb action thriller that placed the player firmly in his shoes. Aside from the fruity S&M ninja that is MGS2's surprise main character Raiden, some players had a similarly mixed feeling about the actual story itself. A fucking paranoid, claustrophobic sci-fi kind of thing. Personally, I like it a lot. It feels distinctly different from the original in tone. It's a lot fucking weird. It explores a lot of interesting ideas, both in terms of gameplay and narrative. But I must admit, it's pretty fucking weird.
I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw Space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey Rock.
Hey,
I need
Colonel Campbell,
61.
I would have thought huff and raw ether would have been frowned upon in the military. Jesus. Now, although I ain't ashamed to admit I fucking love the game, many, 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 many questions are left unanswered at the end. An ending known for being more fucked up than Tommy Wiseau's collection of vintage bestiality.
Hi, dog.
But hey, forget about it. Can't wait for the third one to bring this story to a satisfying conclusion. Now, Nito, MGS3 Snake Eater. And get this, it's set in the fucking 60s. Holy shit, no way. That's awesome. I mean, wow. With a thing and with the thing. Oh, wait. I forgot, I'm totally incapable of giving a flying fuck. Hey, Kojima. What's with the prequel? And you're gonna follow up MGS2 and explain what the fuck happened? Does the Metal Gear universe's bloated canonical timeline really need a bizarrely tongue-in-cheek prequel to make everything even more nonsensical and fucking overly complicated? No, you fucking glue-sniffing prick. You see, although I do appreciate MGS3 for its interesting camouflage-based gameplay mechanics, detailed graphics, and overall playability, the thing that don't quite yank my crank about this one is the significant shift in tone. Kojima's trademark quirky sense of humor and self-referential tendencies that worked well in the first game, and to a lesser extent in the second, are starting to feel a little bit awkward and forced by the time we get around to Snakey. It's pretty clear he's showing less and less restraint with his writing as the years go by, staying as tight as it was in MGS1. By the time we get around to Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns It or whatever, this sushi-eating gimp is about 2 shakes away from the nut house. So, okay, what's Carmine's fucking problem with MGS4? Well, like Dean Martin once said, Sammy, give me another fucking drink before I spread your fucking face all over the fucking casino, you motherfucker. Now, being a direct sequel to MGS2, one of MGS4's biggest challenges right out of the gate is that it has to somehow tie up all those loose ends. Bottom line, if you ain't never played the previous games, Metal Gear Solid 4 is gonna make about as much sense as Michael J. Fox on fucking acid. Hyped heavier than James Cameron's first dump of the day. I was justifiably excited for this game right from the get-go. And if there's one thing this game gets right, it's the fucking visuals. All rendered lovingly in real time, like honey slopped all over your fucking eyeballs. I mean, for a while there, I was seriously considering getting a divorce so as I could engage in a legal partnership with Snake's fucking mustache. Yeah, what?
Come on, it's Jimmy. Look, your wife's been in a car accident, and they need you to go down to the hospital to pick her up. I think she's in a pretty bad way.
Don't give a shit playing MGS4. Alright, where the fuck was I? Ah, here we go. This is great stuff here. Middle Eastern setting, very politically relevant. Yeah, this is some deep shit right here. Hideo, he knows what he's doing. Does this African-American man have a monkey child? That's kinda quirky. Ah, Hideo, you crazy bastard. Wait a minute. Snake and Otacon live in a giant fruity plain with a little girl who is their adopted daughter? Kinda. Okay, let's try to get into this here. Okay. Wait a minute. Snake is finally reunited with his primary romantic interest from the first game. And we got shit jokes?
Diarrhea.
Where's the fucking emotion? Where's the inspired dialogue? And what the fuck is even happening? Why does this game seem like it was written by M. Night Shyamalan on fucking Meow Meow? Why does this suck? Why?